there, natural professionals. It's Shawn Tuttle. Clarity of action is really, really important, right? So you know where you're headed, right? So this is your big picture intention, your big vision. You break that down into roles, you break that down into goals, into milestones, to projects, and then the next step after the project is the to-do item. When that action isn't clear, when your to-do item is not clear, it's really easy for your mind to skip over it on your to-do list, which means it doesn't happen. It starts to, head towards late status, or it means that you just end up not making progress on your important projects. Treat your to-do list, your action items, as part of the design process, which means that you're going to create it at a different time than when you're doing it, right? There's a different mindset, a different mental process that you use to get into big picture planning versus the actual doing. So when you're in a planning mindset and you're going through your projects and you're determining which ones you want to move forward in the coming week, you'll decide which actions are going to help you make that progress. And when you decide what those actions are, the process of making them single next actions, this is a David Allen term, in the process of making them very clear, making them single next actions, you are committing to yourself that you know what this action actually entails in order to get done. All too often, we put things that are vague or too big, too chunky on the to-do list. And so we see it and then we skip over it, again, because the brain doesn't know how to really wrap its hands around it. So what ends up on your to-do list, if we're talking single next actions, are single, right? It's one step. It's not 3 steps, it's one step. It's a next action, which means that there's not something that needs to happen before it. In order to make a phone call, you have to have the phone number. In order to write a new about page for your website, you want to know what you're going to include, right? So what is the actual next procedural step to get towards the next project or milestone? And then action, meaning it's actionable. The easiest way to know if it's actionable is starting it with a verb. Write, brainstorm, research, call, find. Verbs. Your to-do list represents much more than just a list of things that you're thinking of getting done today. It represents what you're moving forward in the world. And it also represents how clear you are with what you're moving forward with in the world. So if what's on your to-do list isn't clear, then it's possible that you're not clear with the direction of the project that action is meant to move forward. Get clarity before moving forward. The time that you spend in planning, both on the weekly basis and then checking in with that in the morning, looking forward in your day, is going to pay off exponentially. Okay? That's it for today. Until the next time, stay natural.
Check it. You never seen nothing like this before. Check it.